Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So Oscar Rivas gets the job done. He beats Drummond. He picks up the NABF heavyweight title. Oscar Rivas is a guy, man, that he beat Kirbet Pulev in the Olympics. He was a pretty good amateur. I like his style. He's had some tough breaks as a pro so far, although he's undefeated. He's 21-0. He had a fight with Amir Mansour that was on the table, and that fight got taken off because Rivas failed his eye exam. Then he had a fight with Gerald Washington that was also on the table, and that fight was taken down because he failed his eye exam here in the States. But up there in Canada, he seems to, be licensed to fight. So hopefully somebody can go up there and fight him. Again, like I've always said in Oscar Rivas videos, I don't want to see this guy lose his eyesight for my entertainment. Okay, so hopefully up there in Canada, they are taking care of him, and he is passing those tests up there in a legit manner. Okay, but this fight right here, man, with Drummond, I'll leave the fight in the description box, but it was a first round knockout. Rivas was using his jab, being patient. Although he's a pressure type fighter, he can box a little bit as far as putting up the guard, popping his jab. Then when he gets close, he's raining combinations. He's a pretty good combination puncher. He was throwing right hooks, right uppercuts, left hooks, right hooks. Just a barrage of punches on Drummond. Not really nothing to break this down in a technical way, but he just overwhelmed him. And then Drummond went down. He beat the count when he got up. The ref was telling him to come forward, and Drummond was looking around all over the place, man. So he didn't answer the ref. The ref stopped the fight. Okay, so let's look at the NABF rankings here. If you look all the way to the left, they haven't updated the rankings as of yet, but number one, Miller. I see, Miller has a fight coming up with Marius Wack, November 11th on HBO. Luis Ortiz, he just had this drug test situation with Deontay Wilder. Dominic Brazil, he was scheduled to be on the Wilder card against Stavern. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that card yet. Bryant Jennings, number 5. You got Oscar Rivas, Jennings at number 4, Rivas at number 5. Rivas just picked up his title. Maybe Amir Mansour can go up to Canada and fight him. I don't know, I know Mansour's looking for, big opportunities for major titles, but Mansour has held a lot of these junior titles at heavyweight. So, they were going to fight once upon a time, so I wonder if Amir Mansour will go up to Canada and try to fight him. LaRon Mitchell is somebody who I would love to see fight Oscar Rivas, undefeated guy from the Bay Area. Carlos Negron just upset Derek Rossi, knocked him out. All right, and then you got Trevor Bryan. Haven't seen Bryan in a minute. Adam Konowski, I'd love to see that one. Dylan Carmen, who's up there in Canada, fought a 50-year-old Razor Ruddock, but he's right up there in Canada. The list goes on and on. You got Travis Kaufman, BJ Flores, Simon Keene, who's another Olympian guy who is up there in Canada. Gerald Washington, Eric Molina, Teslenko is in Canada, but he moved his career to Canada. He had over like 300 amateur fights, and like his style. Zhili Zhang, Olympian, 2-time Olympian, undefeated prospect with Rock Nation right now. Jermaine Franklin, undefeated prospect from Michigan. Done a few videos about him. I think he's about 13-0 right now. Filberto Tovar. So I like to see Rivas fight any of those guys, man. Any of them for that NABF title. I think it'd be a good, entertaining fight. But you guys, let me think in the comment section. I'm out.